My name is Stacy Bratcher, and I am honored to serve as your Master of Ceremonies for today's dedication ceremony. As the Executive Director of the Kearney Chamber of Commerce, it is my profound privilege to stand before you as we come together to commemorate and honor the incredible stories of courage and sacrifice of the fallen warriors who will be forever remembered at the Kearney-Holt Fallen Warriors Memorial. Today we gather not only to dedicate this long overdue tribute, but to reflect on the bravery and dedication of our 17 hometown heroes who sacrificed their lives from World War I through Afghanistan.
I will always remain humbled and honored to be given the opportunity to represent our heroes. The definition of ultimate sacrifice is the act of dying while fighting for a principle or when helping others. What the definition does not capture, though, is the full impact felt when that sacrifice is made. It's a resonating impact on friends, units, families, and beyond. We will never be able to measure that impact or its longevity. For example, we are here today memorializing Earl Chancellor, who made the ultimate sacrifice 106 years ago. We are recognizing the surviving family members of Private First Class Glenn Conrad Hartle, who after serving in the United States Army for nearly 2 years lost his life on August 10, 1944, just 18 days after landing on French soil. Of E. Howard Porter, who after serving in the United States Air Force for nearly 2 years, lost his life in the China-Burma-India theater when his C-46 crashed on March 9, 1945. And of Sergeant Major Donald Bean, who after serving in the United States Marine Corps for 22 years and having deployed in both World War II and Korea, lost his life defending the Khe Sanh Combat Base in Vietnam on March 11, 1968. We will never know the full impact of these heroes losing their lives, but I encourage you to talk with their family members who are here with us today and give them an opportunity to share their memories of their loved ones.
These servicemen, hailing from our very own community, demonstrated the true meaning of heroism. Their selflessness and valor inspire us and remind us of the immense cost of freedom and the profound depth of their commitment to our nation. For far too long, the sacrifices of these brave souls have been overlooked. This memorial stands as a testament to their service and as a permanent reminder of the price they paid for our liberty. It is a place where we can come to know them, remember their stories, and ensure that their legacy lives on. Let us now move forward with reverence and respect as we dedicate the Kearney-Holt Fallen Warriors Memorial and honor the memory of our 17 hometown heroes. May their stories and sacrifices never be forgotten.
Earl D. Chancellor, Army, July 15, 1918. Gilbert R. Duncan, Army, January 22, 1920, from an attack-related injury on September 28, 1918. Clinton Marsh, Marines, November 15, 1918. Sparrow Harris, Army, December 27, 1918. Howard T. Calder, Navy, August 9, 1942. Robert E. Sewell, Air Force, October 4th, 1943. Roy E. Bogus, Navy, January 6th, 1944. Glenn C. Hartle, Army, August 10th, 1944. John W. Hagan, Army, September 19th, 1944. Charles W. Smith, Army, November 4th, 1944. Kenneth A. Smith, Navy, February 21st, 1945. E. Howard Porter, Air Force, March 9th, 1945. Loma M. Hash, Army, April 7th, 1945. William P. Dykes, Army, June 16th, 1945. Albert A. Vinson, Army, November 4th, 1950. Donald W. Bean, Marines, March 11th, 1968. And finally, Matthew D. Mason, Navy, August 6th, 2011.
In preparing for today's memorial, I took time to read the book that was gifted to me, Who Will Go by Terry Buckler. Terry was a Sante Raider. Early in the book, Terry reflects, as I look over my career, I can say unequivocally that the best thing was my decision to join the Army. I believe the problem with our politicians is that very few of them have had to lay their lives on the line for this country and don't have a clue what duty and honor mean to soldiers. Of the entire book, those were the lines that really struck my heart. I encourage you to read this. Some 106 years after the first of our fallen gave his life for America, a memorial is finally a reality. Future generations will now have a single place to commemorate the ultimate sacrifice made by these 17 local men, far too long forgotten. Their names will make the memorial personal, showing the human impact of war on a community and establishing a physical bond with its residents. May this memorial serve as a permanent site of remembrance, a focal point for Memorial and Veterans Day activities from this day forth. Remembering the names and lives of those who gave all is a sacred obligation. And today, our community can be proud that this debt has been symbolically paid in full.